ask this question. So you recently, in your last visit to the USA, you made a tweet speaking directly to Sikhs in India and abroad. And in that you talk about what India under the BJP would look like, where you ask, will you be allowed to wear gadas? Would you allowed to wear turbans under the BJP? So you create a fear amongst the Sikhs about what the BJP would look like. But you talked about how politics should be fearless. There should be nothing to be afraid of, right? But we don't just want to wear gadas. We don't just want to tie turbans. We want freedom of expression, which under the Congress Party in the past has not been allowed. For example, the Anandpur Sahib resolution, which you're probably familiar with, talks about these Dalit rights, right? Rights of water. It talks about better working conditions, anti-monopoly. It mentions nothing of separatism, but it's labeled as a separatist document. This is something your party has done, and your party seems to lack the maturity to accept the mistakes it has made, such as Sajjan Kumar just now being tried. And there's many more Sajjan Kumars currently sitting in the Congress Party. KPS Gill is hailed as a hero, yet you tell us to fear what the BJP India would look like. But you've never really tried to reconcile with the Sikhs.
Yeah, no, I think it's a minute now.
What's your question?
Yes, I will get to my question.
So what's the question?
You haven't tried to reconcile with the Sikhs. What attempts are you making? Because if you continue like this, BJP is also going to make its way into Punjab.
First of all, I don't think that really anything scares the Sikhs. That's the first point. The statement I made was that, look, do we want an India where people are uncomfortable to express their religion? As far as mistakes of the Congress Party are concerned, a lot of those mistakes happened when I was not there. But I'm more than happy to take responsibility for everything that the Congress Party has ever done wrong in its history.
The question is, what are you doing to reconcile?
I have publicly stated that what happened in the 80s was wrong. I have been to the Golden Temple multiple times. I have an extremely good relationship with the Sikh community in India and a loving relationship with them.
Question here.
Hey, hi Rahul, I'm Asad. The Bharat Jodo Yatra came up multiple times, but it was also a very controlled and non-confrontational sort of march. I wanted to ask that, given that some of the BJP's biggest political setbacks in the past decade has been through street-level disruptive protests, whether it be the farm laws or the anti-CA-NRC protest, why has the opposition shied away from initiating such protests? Like, for example, you said the Election Commission has been compromised. Why not do an immediate gherao or a chakka jam in front of an Election Commission until the demands are met?
We do, but there is a very powerful repressive structure and element that stops us, right? And that's not really visible, but there is a big machine that stops all these types of activities, threatens people, attacks people. We've been involved in a number of these agitations. We were involved in the farmer protests. We were raising it in Parliament, we were raising it outside Parliament, our party was involved in it. And we pick up these type of protests. But you have to realize there is a system of repression in play that is very aggressive and stops them. I'll give you an example. You know, when the Agniveer issue came up, we started organizing a lot of the Agniveers, and then one fine day, all the people who had lost their jobs because of the Agniveer were called up and said, listen, if we see your face protesting, you will never get a government job again. And that was the end of the protest, right? So there's a hidden machine that attacks these